What's up there, rock stars? Welcome back. It's Frank Calabro Jr. I got an exciting training for you guys today. You guys are really going to enjoy this one. This is going to help automate your business. Let's pause the music here. This is going to help automate your business big time, and I'm going to show you something that you probably already know about, I'm guessing, but you're probably not utilizing this this virtual real estate property properly, and there's very few people that even talk about this for some reason, but I'm going to be talking about it because I'm going to help you guys out here. Okay, now let's run over to one of my blogs. It really doesn't matter which one. I need my glasses because I can't see a thing. Okay, there we go. Somebody turned the lights on. Okay, this is just one of my blogs. I just want to grab one of them randomly. And I want to talk about these social media buttons. We talk about the big five quite a bit. You'll hear me talk about the big five. What I'm talking about is Facebook, Google+, Twitter, Pinterest, and LinkedIn. Those are the big five. And also YouTube. YouTube and Google+, I consider it the same thing, even though it's not. It really is. It's not the same thing. But the thing is, you can share, things on these big five. YouTube, we can only do what? We can upload videos. So I call this the big five, and these are very important. Now, a lot of people are not utilizing these social media sites correctly. Some people are just backlinking on them, and what that means is they're sharing, their video or their article and that kind of stuff on their social media sites, and that's really all they're doing. They don't really understand how to monetize these sites and how to utilize them and how to get these things to basically work for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, send leads to your capture pages, send leads to your sales pages. These things are so powerful, and just very few people are just doing this right. Very few people are utilizing these sites and tapping into the full potential. You want your business to be firing on all cylinders, correct? You want this thing to be, running at full speed. Well, I'm going to teach you exactly how to do that kind of stuff. Okay, let's just, where should we start? I guess we'll go to Facebook. Let's log into one of my accounts here. Now, you probably got a Facebook profile, okay? You definitely have to have a profile. We all know that. And I tell you guys to use the same profile picture in all your social media. Now, I'm experimenting with some of these, but the reason you want to use the same photograph or a similar photograph is for brand recognition, because someone will recognize you. And then you got this virtual real estate up here. You definitely want to take advantage of this. I know this is probably against the terms and services. Like, I'm probably not supposed to put my website up there, but you know what? I'm going to put it up there anyway. What are they going to do? The Facebook police going to come get me and arrest me? I mean, I throw it up there anyway. But I'm taking advantage of this real estate. And then if you hit the About page, any place that you can fill out information, I've filled out information. I don't leave nothing blank. Like, I just fill out everything. I've got all my websites in here, basically my blogs, my email address. What else do I got in here? Whatever you feel comfortable sharing, you can put in here. I'm just looking. Yeah, there's more stuff in here, family and stuff like that. All that kind of stuff. But, you want to make sure your profile is filled out completely. But let's go back to what I really want to talk about here, because let's go over to, actually, let's go back to Frank Calabro. Let's go back to my page. What I want to talk about here is most people don't treat this. Now, this is my personal profile. You know what I mean? I do post a lot of my business stuff on here. I just put a video up, and I do put a lot of my business stuff up here, but I don't go crazy over here with my business stuff. I put up a lot of family stuff too. You guys can see what I post. I don't go crazy with the business stuff, but I do put up some stuff over here on my personal profile, right? Put up some motivational quotes, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of like, social proof. Somebody can find me and say, hey, Frankie's a real person, that kind of stuff. But one thing, let's go back over here. You see here, friends, I got 2,371 friends on this particular account. Well, you got to treat this like your list. You know what I'm saying? If you're building your online business, treat these 2,371 people for, this example as people being on your list. This is no different than your Aweber account or your Power Lead System or your GetResponse or whatever it is that you're using to build your list. Treat this like your list. Now, no one's probably ever said that to you before, but that's exactly what you're doing. You're building a community. Now, like I said, I don't really go crazy with my business stuff here on this particular page, even though, yes, I got my Tactical Edge Marketing up there. Let's go to my actual page. Now, you definitely want to build a fan page. I've got a couple of them built here. You can see we got Tactical Edge Marketing. I got a couple in here. But let's just go to one of my fan pages. You definitely want to build one of these. Now, here I go crazy. I promote everything, like all my stuff. In my training, I teach you guys how to build all these tabs. You can actually turn these into like landing pages. Let me click on one of these. You can actually turn these into landing pages. Like, that's an actual landing page. You see what I'm getting at? Pretty cool, huh? And I teach all this stuff. If you don't know how to do this, this is really simple stuff. There's nothing to it. I got videos and all kinds of stuff on these tabs. They call them tabs. But I've got all kinds of cool stuff. And this one right here, I'm advertising. Actually, I'm advertising this particular tab, doing some pay-per-click advertising. But that's not what I'm trying to, point I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make here is I'm building a community on this page. Like this page is kind of new, actually. And it's got 308 likes. Okay, so very powerful. And if you scroll down, you can see I'm giving this community, and I'm treating this like my list. I'm treating these 308 people like they're on my list. And what I'm doing is I'm sharing education. I'm sharing value. I'm sharing a tutorial over here. I do throw up some pictures and stuff like that. Some stuff I write. I'm always writing quotes and stuff like that, another video. But you see what I'm doing? I'm cultivating this list. There's another tutorial, how to set up categories. But anyway, all I'm showing you is that I'm cultivating this community, this list, and I'm giving these people value. And I'm treating this just like my list over on Power Lead System, my list over on Aweber. Treat this just like a list. Okay, let's go over to Google+. Now, Google+ is very cool. This is like this is turning into my favorite. What am I doing? I don't want to go to Gmail. I want to go to Google+. Yeah, this is turning into like my favorite social media site because it's so powerful. It's so powerful because Google owns it, obviously. Let's view my profile. Now, make sure you have your profile. Same thing, I'm using a similar image or the same image. I think that's a similar image. This image is weird because you can only go so big with it. I wish they would let you put a bigger image in here, but what are you going to do? Then you got this big, huge header up here. Now you can pick, don't leave it blank. Fill these things out. Make it look professional. You can change this. They give you some HD, excuse me. They give you some HD headers to pick from, but you can make your own. And I'm just advertising, once again, Tactical Edge Marketing. I just threw that up there. I got it, bright blue, and then, the yellow pops. It jumps off the page. Nobody misses that, right? Now, check this out. This is the part I want to show you. You have 257 people in your circle, or people have me in their circles, 257 people. Once again, building a community, building a list. Very powerful, just like your list you're building on your other, your Aweber or your Power Lead System. Very powerful, right? So I got to treat these 257 people like they're on my list, build this community, and do what? Once again, you scroll down the page. What am I giving these people? Value, value, value. Yes, there's some sales videos in here. Obviously, I share my businesses in here. But 90% of this is education. It's value. I'm teaching something. I'm showing something. I'm sharing something that is someone's going to learn something after they watch the video. They're going to know something that they didn't know before. Okay? So these things, now this page is working for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never stops working for me. People are constantly finding me. Now, very important, let's go to the About page. Google Plus lets you put a bunch of information in here, and you don't want to leave none of this stuff blank. I mean, fill out everything. Every place you can put information in, put information in. You can put your work information, your experience, your skills, all that kind of stuff. You got basic information. I'm just scrolling down the page here. Now check this out. This is a very cool part right here. Links. You can put everything in here. So you can allow people to connect with you. Here's your Google Plus URL. There's my YouTube channel. Okay. My Pinterest, my LinkedIn, Twitter. Do you see what you're doing here? You're increasing your online credibility and sharing all this stuff so people can find you everywhere. Now, I'm also a contributor to these particular blogs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got 4 blogs in there. You may only have one blog, but you definitely want to have your blogs in here. And then I've got links going to where? Landing pages. These are landing pages. 1, 2. I got 3 different landing pages set up. So contact information, whatever you feel comfortable with, sharing it. And it's very minimum. You got to have an email in here. If you don't want to leave your phone number, that's fine. But, an email or a Skype or something like that, you definitely got to have a way for people to contact you. You definitely always need to leave a way for people to contact you, because people are going to want to contact you and do business with you. If they don't know how to contact you, they're not going to contact you. But anyway, very important that you fill out all these information. Very important that your profiles are complete. Now, this thing is working for me non-stop. Okay? Let's go to another one. Let's see, we got Google Plus. We got, we can go to LinkedIn. We can go to Twitter too. Let me pull up Twitter real quick. And let me pull up LinkedIn. Let's see here. Let's pull up LinkedIn. What other one do I want to show you guys? Pinterest. I don't think I'm going to show you Pinterest. Pinterest is self-explanatory. It's the same thing. You're building communities. You're building value. Same thing with all these. You're building another list. That's the way you got to look at it. You're building another list. Most people don't treat this like a list. They just treat it as a place to spam everybody, just throw their junk out there. Okay, now let's talk about Twitter. Twitter's very important too. I didn't understand Twitter for the longest time. I just didn't get it. Let's go to my profile. Now, I've been doing some experimenting over here. I've been putting up a crazy picture, and I don't like Twitter because, this picture, because they only give you a very small space to put a photograph in there. So I've been experimenting and using a crazy photograph to make it jump off the page and make it look different than everybody else's. So I've been experimenting with this kind of stuff. And then these are all of my tweets. And you can see all I do is give value, like a video, another video, just constant, everything in here that I tweet, it's pure value. Someone can come in here and watch all my videos. I mean, everything. Every video I make goes over here. I share it, and then every article that I write, I share that also over here. So it's pure value. I use the red, and then I adjust the colors because I want my links to pop off the screen, so I've been using this bright red color. Once again, I'm just experimenting with all this stuff. My header, I'm using this dark blue background that I created with the white, so the white jumps off the page, so my profile is complete. You want to make sure your profile is complete because this Twitter account is working for me 24/7. Right here, onlinestrong.info. So I put a link right there in my header. And where do I send people? You always send people to a landing page. Always, 100% of the time, you send people to a landing page. This is where you send them, to a landing page. Okay, back to Twitter. One other thing I wanted to show you. Okay, so I've got 392 followers. So this is another list. A list of 392 people that are following me. So I want to give these people value. Now let's click on followers. This is very important too. Every single person that follows you, you follow them back. Everybody, without exception. It's just common courtesy. If somebody follows you, you follow them back. So this lady right here, Andrea, I'm going to follow her back. Okay. Every time I come in here, I look and I see, all right, who's new, who's following me. I'm going to follow that person back. Okay. So real simple. Make sure your profile is complete. You know, you can experiment with the colors, that kind of stuff. But the bottom line is make sure you got, you know, all your information in there. Make sure you have some contacts, some kind of way people can contact you. Definitely put a landing page. Always put a landing page. And then when you come in here and you tweet, let me click on my tweets one more time. You give value. Okay? And this is another list that you're building. LinkedIn. We'll just talk about LinkedIn real quick. I got a message in here. But anyhow, let's click on my profile. Now, LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn. This is awesome, too. This is a very powerful social media site. Fill out your profile. Completely fill out your profile. It says that 41 people have endorsed me for skills, which is awesome. People can come in here and endorse you for skills. I got 500 plus connections over here. I treat this just like a list. You know, all my information. You know, I come over here and I give value. Everything I do, everything, you know, that I post over here. It's just videos after video, you know, et cetera, et cetera. You guys get that part. Okay, my summary. Okay, whatever you want to put in here, but definitely need to put some stuff in there. I always throw my phone number in there. I always throw my websites in here because I want people to know, like, hey, this is me. This is my stuff right here. This is my virtual real estate. You know, go check out this stuff. My experience. And then check this out. This is cool too. People can come in here and they can they could endorse you for a skill. Like 61 people said I have SEO skills and blogging and entrepreneurship and advertising, et cetera, et cetera. But you can see that people can endorse you for skills over here. That's very powerful in itself. Then you scroll down, you know, you got interests, all that kind of stuff. But once again, I treat this, now I got over 500 people over here that are connected to me, and I treat this, once again, just like my list. Cultivate this just like your list. Build that value. Monetize your list. What does that mean, monetize? It means to constantly give your list value. You got to cultivate it. You got to plant some seeds, right? Okay, we talked about LinkedIn, we talked about Twitter, we talked about Google+, talked about Facebook, Pinterest. You guys can go to Pinterest, do the same thing. I could pull that up. Let's go back over to my blog. Oh, I want to go to YouTube. YouTube's very important. I almost forgot that one. Yeah, this is another one too. This is another place that you're building a community. Okay. Now, this particular channel, I've got multiple channels, but this channel we're looking at, I've got 177 subscribers. So what does that mean? It means 177 people are subscribed to my channel. That means every time I put up a new video, it's going to show up in their feed. Once again, what am I going to put over here? I'm going to give value. Let's click on videos real quick. You can see in the header up here, throw something up there. I've, of course, once again, endorsing my training system, my training platform up here. Same photograph so people recognize me. Okay? Then there's me, videos. I do have some family videos in here too. You know, all kinds of cool videos, just tremendous value. So I'm building a community, I'm building a list, I'm cultivating that list, and I'm giving that list value. I can't stop coughing. All right. So you guys get this now. You guys should definitely see the power in this, and you could see how you're building multiple lists. You're really not building one list. And all of this real estate, this YouTube and Facebook and Google Plus and Twitter and LinkedIn, this stuff is working for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never stops. People are constantly, I ask people, how'd you find me? Well, I found you on Google Plus, Frank. I found you on YouTube. I found you on Twitter. People are finding me from everywhere because I got all this virtual real estate set up and I've got all of this stuff working for me, and I'm cultivating this list. Let me go back. Most people are not doing this. Even the gurus are not doing this right. Okay? So you've got your regular list where you're gathering up leads. Okay? You're either your Power Lead System or you're using Aweber or GetResponse or something like that. I highly recommend Power Lead System because you get paid to use it. All right, you got your Facebook account. This is your main account. You can definitely build a list there. You know, like I said, I don't go crazy with my business stuff on my personal Facebook account, but I do go crazy with my stuff on my fan page. All right, then I got Pinterest, you got Google Plus, you got LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube. So you're actually building 9 lists or 9 different communities, however you want to call it, but it's all the same thing. So you're really not building one list. Most people think, well, I'm just building one list. I got my Aweber account or my Power Lead System account or whatever. You think that's your only list. No, 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 no. That's way off base. You're really building 9 different lists or communities if you're on each of these places, okay? So this is very powerful. This is free traffic. This is free virtual real estate. All you got to do is build it. It's that simple. Once you build it, you cultivate it. How do you cultivate it? By sharing value. Share your opportunity. Share, the benefits of your products and services. How can your products and services help your fellow internet marketer? There's 1,000 different angles you can spin on this stuff. Okay? All right. I just want to share this with you guys. I'm going to get this video out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this training, and I hope you implement all of this stuff. And if you want to get some ideas, just go to my profiles and just look. Just visit my profiles. Look how I set them up. Go to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Go to my Google Plus and just say, all right, how did Frankie set this up? And just look how I set this up. You guys can do something similar, or do just, you can spin it your own way. You can, personalize it. Obviously, you can just personalize it to yourself or to your business or whatever, but your products or services, but you can just see how complete my profiles are. You know what I'm saying? You can see the information. That's the main thing I want you to see, the information and the completeness of these profiles, especially this About page in Google+. You especially want to fill this out, and I mean fill this out completely. All your links, everything. You want to have everything in here, okay? All right, rock stars, that's going to be it for this training. I'll see you guys real soon. All right, take care. God bless everybody. Thank you.